Okay, let's wait till the 1 minute mark because this is really giving raggedy ass bitch. Like, okay, okay, so we're getting there. Okay, all right. So now we good because we're not doing this. That was crazy. All right, like I was saying, happy Wednesday. Mercury is doing her big one. She's really doing her fucking big one. And it just started. We're not even in full blown Mercury retrograde. We're in the shadow period, which is straight bananas to me. Hi. So, um, all right. So I'm gonna definitely do a Mercury retrograde reading because this is being raggedy. So then I would go with the um personals. So what do we need to know about this Mercury retrograde that is being raggedy? What do we need to know as a collective about this Mercury retrograde? Oh, six. It can be. It cannot fuck it. Oh, you know what? Okay. That was crazy. What is this Mercury retrograde? Oh, okay. We have five. Let me get two more. Let me get two more cards, please. Mm. Oh, okay. Okay. You know what, Mercury, you got it. You got it. No beef. You got it. All right. So the first two cards that came out for this Mercury retrograde, she's gonna be raggedy, but for good reason because we have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups talks about like soulmate energy, nostalgia, people returning it, and then we have the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment and stuff, right? So what I'm getting is for the collective, mostly people are gonna spin the block, and it's gonna be people that are aligned with you. I'm getting like second chances type thing. Like the first time around, it didn't work out. Second time, it's gonna happen. But this is, I feel like this is gonna happen like towards the end of Mercury retrograde, though, because what's going on really right now is the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords, Mercury retrograde wants us to relax, chill, like just be out the way, basically, to be out the way. All right. Uh, so now we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Star. Ace of Pentacles, aces, all aces talks about new beginnings. So after this Mercury retrograde does what it needs to do, because Mercury retrograde gives very much tower energy. So it's gonna shake shit up. Clearly we've seen it and then just saw 444. So it's gonna this Mercury retrograde is here to shake things up. It's here to like release things like tension, people, miscommunication. So miscommunications are gonna happen on purpose to show the cracks in the foundations. And stars we hope. So after this Mercury retrograde comes sweeping in, because it's like literally I'm being shown like a tidal wave coming in. So it's coming and sweep shit in. And this Mercury retrograde is gonna bring new beginnings right after. So it's like two Mercury retrograde shadow period started like June 29th. 2 weeks of that. So like by mid June, wow, July 29th, yeah, June 29th. And then by like mid July, that's when the Mercury retrograde really starts. And then 3 weeks later, we have another 2 weeks shadow period. So by like August, I'll say mid August, we're gonna start seeing things coming in for us. Like things that you wish for, things that you're hoping for. Because star is hope energy. Some of you guys want some love. Because look, we have the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is the most happiest, besides the Sun, it's like the second happiest card ever. It's like being emotionally fulfilled in all aspects of life. And then with the King of Pentacles is somebody who's very, very stable, um, financially good, and stuff like that. So that's definitely coming in during this Mercury retrograde. But however, look at the end, bottom of the deck was the Three of Cups celebration, right? So this is Mercury retrograde, the Tower, shaking shit up, like I said. So we're having a lot of celebrations and stuff happening. But I want to know what specifically we as a collective needs to work on. Like what shadow work that we need to work on to move things along. Because Mercury retrogrades in general is looking within. So let's see what do we need to as a collective work on. All right. So we have. Hold on, so I'm getting boundaries. We have to work on boundaries this Mercury retrograde because we have subway fall, right? So then we have running confrontation. So we gotta work on boundaries. So people are gonna test your boundaries this Mercury retrograde. So be aware of that. See, look, receptivity and bite. So yeah, so equal give and take. Like, is the connection, whether romantic, platonic, is it balanced, or are they pouring into you as pouring into them? Like stuff like that. And so you have wetlands mix. So it's also getting some type of emotions going on this Mercury retrograde. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a doozy for the last 3 days for me, right? And there's stuff that's being unlocked spiritually, abundantly, prosperity, even love is being unlocked with the key here. And look, pressure, diamond. At the end of this is how people are gonna come out shining and happy. And right, raise the vibration, 666. Raise vibration, peace. What is it? Choose peace and harmony in your thoughts and with others. Yes. So Mercury retrograde is gonna test a lot of boundaries, a lot of the cracks and foundations within it. Uh, and it's gonna let you know, like, these people aren't for you, right? I've seen it work, and Mercury retrograde is actually a really good time to do like return to senders and stuff like that. So that's amazing. But yeah, so this is what Mercury retrograde has for us. Um, it's not doom and gloom, thank God, because she was being a raggedy bitch earlier. But that's Mercury retrograde. So marijuana asks, what awaits me this month? Let me just shuffle these. Alright. So I'll shuffle. I have been planning some stuff out. I was gonna do it like have some content out in June, but I was guided not to for some reason. So I'm gonna try in July. And it's like a fresh month. I hope everybody blew their cinnamon or washed their front doors. But let's see. Alright. So Marijuana wants to know what awaits her this month. Alright. Okay. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me get one more. Thank you. Oh, Lord. Okay. Let me just fan them out. All right. So Marijuana, you're gonna be delayed, right? A little bit delayed because the Chariot came out in reverse. So I feel like you're gonna be in the energy of wanting to move things along. Like every time you try to do something, the plan's probably gonna fall through. Nothing's gonna work, and it's not bad. It's so that you don't rush into things without because I'm hearing without judgment, so without like clarity and without making the best decision. Right? And this is and the first three cards that came out was major arcanas. So the second one was the hangman. So the hangman talks about, be as also another card about being delayed. You have to sit and look at everything, look at the bigger picture. So there's a conflict. And I just feel like it's a more of an internal conflict with you because we have the hermit. The hermit, they go within to reflect. So you're gonna be doing a lot of inner reflecting, whether it's but I'm getting like it's for people. For people. See? We have five of swords. And it's crazy because the five of swords, you see how it has two people that are gonna like one is gonna stay and one is gonna walk away. So it's like you have people that are around you that is you're kind of second guessing. You're kind of looking at them like, do you add value to my life? And then we have the tower that comes out in sideways. And the reason why it comes out sideways to me is like a maybe card. Like it all depends on you. It all depends on how you react, right? So if you let this, I'm getting if you let this person um trigger you in a way, there it's gonna be tower. And you see how like the tower, the mask is falling off. People around you, their mask is gonna be falling off. You're gonna start seeing people's true colors. It's gonna start with like jokes, like really jokes. It could be if he was a water sign because we have the King of Cups, right? And then we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like something that wasn't built emotionally. Like this connection, it was like void of emotion in a way. But I feel like oh, it's really hot. But with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, it's like something wasn't built on solid. Yes, Agasta. Agasta, yes. Um, so it wasn't something built solid. It's like more being delayed. It could be closure. Why is this deck like this? That is okay. But yeah, so it's like something is not being built. Like it's like a rocky foundation. Okay. This deck. Let's see what else. Yeah. So you have despair. So despair with the five of swords, you're gonna be in like a lot of in your head a lot, right? You're gonna be in your head a lot, and it's gonna be like borderline depressed, but not like full blown depressed. It's like you. So one day you could be really, really cheery, and the next day you're gonna be in your head, sad about things, overthinking, and stuff like that. But good news, we do have money coming in because we have unexpected income. So you do have money coming in. It could be like a raise. It could be somebody just send you money to help you out. But definitely money's coming in for you. Yes. Let's see what else. Uh, okay. So we have the main female and mature female, right? It's it's given like to me it's given mother daughter vibes, right? So it's like mother daughter vibes, mother daughter dynamic. It doesn't necessarily have to be your mother, but it's like the person's like a mother figure, right? So this mother and daughter dynamic is I'm getting like it's being tested, the connection, the relationships being tested, and it's like, but I don't feel like it's gonna break. I feel like there's gonna be misunderstandings, a lot of misunderstandings, but like it's gonna be cleared up because we have like the child card here, and child in this deck talks about like new beginnings, like new things happening. I don't feel like it's necessarily an actual kid. It's not giving kids. It's just like new beginnings are coming in. So it could be like a renewal in the mother daughter dynamic. Like if you guys used to bump heads a lot, or there was always um disagreements and stuff like that. It's gonna be cleared up. And then we have poverty and journey. So poverty and journey to me together is like you're moving away from this, moving away from having a lack of money, having just a lack of mental thinking. And the journey is like, how can I put it? So it's like showing me like influx of money, like influx of money, but that was because of just always feeling like it was a lack. So that's changing. So that's definitely changing. But I just feel like most of the things you probably just gonna have to worry about is who do you want to have around you towards the end of Mercury retrograde to the end of July. And it's really gonna just be based on how much hi Amber, how much self reflecting, inner reflecting, like just relationships, if they add to you, take from you, does they bring you peace? Does it stress you out? And stuff like that. There you go. I know. Axel. Okay. Axel's Lex. Let me just shuffle this. Next, I want to know. Will A and I get into a relationship? A and I get into a relationship, and what does the relationship, the connection hold? All right. Axel wants to know what the will A and I get into a relationship, and what does the connection hold? Three, six, I get a little bit more cards than I actually wanted, but that's okay. All right. Let me just pull this down a little bit. You're welcome, Marijuana. All right. So Agasta. A. This is how A pops up. The King of Swords. So how could I? He's very, very, very intelligent once, like very calculated, like, and it's also very hard to read. Like, meaning hard to read. Like, you look at his face and you could tell that he's thinking, but you don't know what he's thinking of. Because sometimes you could tell when people are thinking of certain things. Him, no, his brain is always thinking. He's always calculating something. Like, what if this? What if that? Like, what is that? And he's also like stressed out. The Nine of Swords, so he's like really stressed out. Something really has him stressing out, and this is just him being in his head. Totally, just him being in his head about a lot of things. And I don't feel like a connection is really on the forefront of that. Aliman, I don't feel like it's really on the forefront. But it's not to say it's not there. But I do feel like we have Three of Swords, right? Came out. It's a lot of thinking. So it could just be him thinking about like past relationships, past hurt, or he could just really be going through stuff. And I don't feel like it's like relationship aspects. I just feel like it's something internally, like something that is being resurfaced, whether it's being triggered by something that he doesn't know what's triggering him. But he's like really stressed out, and it kind of has you. I don't feel like he's stuck on his ex. I feel like it's more like what went wrong, right? Like what went wrong. He's trying to like understand what went wrong. So, and again, we're in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde, and it's been strong as hell, and it started on Sunday. So, Mercury retrograde has us a lot to do inner reflection. Any retrograde, inner reflection, and him is just thinking about a lot of things, like what went wrong. So he's like really being very, very hard on himself, right? So this is you, the Three of Wands. You're waiting, and it's kind of like you're at a standstill in a way, instead of, rather than holding space and just like moving things along, you're just like at a standstill. And with the page of wands, yeah, with the page of wands and the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is like slow movement, like slow movement. So with this connection, don't expect things to be spontaneous in the beginning. Don't expect it to be fun. Like, it's gonna take a very long time to build, but there is feelings there. This is a like I would say soulmate connection, higher connection, because we do have the Lovers card, right? Lovers, soulmate, uh, possible twin flame, but I'm not getting twin flame. I'm getting more like this, like soulmate connection in a way. And then we also have the Sun. So the Sun is like the happiest card in the deck, next to right before the Ten of Cups. So this tells me like the connection is there. There is like love and energy and like this potential for a connection. But I feel like you're gonna have to be patient, like extremely patient, because if you rush this, it just might fall apart. gather these cards. Well, this is where we're gonna get to right now. All right. So we have Ready for Love, right? So this is a card talks about ready for love. So there is, like I said, there's love there. So both of you are getting ready to love. I feel like he's just gonna have to take a little bit more to get there, right? It's gonna take a little bit more to get there, but we have. So we have law of attraction and main attraction. So law of attraction, we already know this. Like I low key feel like you're trying to manifest, but he's also manifesting you too. So there could be times where you just randomly think about him and you're the main person that he always thinks about, he finds very attractive. I don't feel like there's anybody else around him or his energy. I just don't feel like he's ready yet at this moment because it's something that he needs to deal with mentally. But you're gonna get it because look, we have exciting news and new chapter. So to me, if you feel like it's worth waiting for, because I can't make that decision for you, because at the end of the day, it's free will. I can only give you, the path. And I do feel like he's gonna step up and be like, hey, I want to get to know you better and on like a different level. So exciting news and new chapter is there. So it's definitely something new coming in, right? You guys gonna have a lot of laughter and there's a lot of sexual healing here. So when you guys are intimate, it heals something with the both of you. It's like sexual healing. It could also be the song too because you have what's it? Sweet song. So it's like song lyrics, and sometimes it could be just how they message, how they talk. So if you're just think about it, one day if you're thinking about him and then a song pops up, that's like him communicating. And then it could just also be a song about your situation too. Like music, I learned Spirit likes to use music a lot to talk to people, so definitely pay attention to to the music. Let me go. One, two, here. I'm only laughing because I literally just said this, but let me see if anything else. All right. Okay. All right. So we have deception. I just feel like he needs to, like I said, step up, remove his mask. Because this is like more of him. He's not like a deceptive person. It's not what I'm getting. It's just he needs to let go of old behaviors, I said old tactics. It could be old tactics, but old behaviors, old toxic patterns. He just needs to get rid of it with deception here, right? And then we have religious